Well, good morning. Today is Monday, December 23rd, and today is the eve of Christmas Eve. It's going to be so much fun. Tonight is my family, my kids, and my grandkids. We all come over and we celebrate Christmas. I'm just so looking forward to it. I am like running myself ragged. I just got off the phone with Anita. I talked to Chit Chat Paddywhack for a little while, and I talked to the brat a little bit earlier. We were texting back and forth. And I was getting my table set. I'll show you a picture of it when it's dark, when it looks all lit with the candles and everything. I moved the kitchen table into the dining room and rearranged the living room so we can all sit together. I think there's 17 of us, all sitting together. It's going to be so nice. I'm so looking forward to it. But I was like busy getting this done and that done. And I have Sophia today, but she's at Kylie's house right now. And I kept thinking, I'm forgetting to do something. I'm forgetting to do something. What am I forgetting? And so I'm setting out the dishes. I got everything. I did the vacuuming. And I thought, I can sit down and relax here for a minute. I forgot to put the turkey in the oven because it's like a Thanksgiving. We're having a Thanksgiving feast. We're having all the fixings of Thanksgiving for our Christmas Eve dinner. And I look at the clock and it's 12 o'clock and I got to get the turkey in by 12:15 so it'll be done in time. I'm mad, and I hadn't cut up the bread because I was usually do that the night before. It was just, I don't know, maybe subconsciously I didn't want to do it. I don't know what, because even when I was grocery shopping for the stuff yesterday, I got all my stuff up on the counter, and I just happened to look at the lady ahead of me, and she had all this bread, and I go, "What do you got all that bread for?" And she says, "Oh, because I'm making stuffing." And I go, "Oh my God, I gotta get bread." So I told the lady behind me in line, I said, "You can go ahead of me because I gotta run up there. I gotta get my bread." So I think it's subconsciously I didn't want to make turkey because I really didn't want to make turkey. I really didn't. But I always give my kids a vote, and they all voted for turkey. I was hoping for something simpler, but anyway, so I don't want to disappoint anybody, and if that's what they want, that's what I'm going to make, and so I was going to make the turkey. So I was hurrying up, and I was cutting up the bread and cutting up the celery and the onions, and it was like, I was going crazy getting everything. So I started I'm sure everybody does it the same way. When I put a couple sticks of butter in a frying pan, like melt it down, and then I put the celery and the onions in there to kind of soften it up. And then I put the sage and all that, and the salt and pepper and all that, the seasoning in the bread. And I usually leave the bread out a day so it'll get a little bit harder. So it's going to be a pretty fresh stuffing today because, they won't know. They'll eat it anyhow. They'll eat anything. So I was just going crazy. So then I went to I got the turkey out of the refrigerator. Thankfully, it was thawed. I remembered to take it out to thaw it in time. But those little plastic things they put to hold the legs together, and then the plastic, and then it's dug into the carcass of the thing. I could not for the life of me get the two claws, I know they're legs, but to get them pulled apart so that I could get the plastic, because the plastic was on it so tight. And I was like pushing and pulling, and I'm pulling and I'm pulling, and I was getting so aggravated. I thought, step back, give yourself a minute. And then I started, and I couldn't get the damn thing off. And I know I swore, but it was the damn those plastic things. I couldn't get it off. So I had to go in the toolbox and get the channel locks. So I could get a grip of the channel lock, get a grip of the leg, pull it on. I finally got it off. And then it was like still a little frozen on the inside of the carcass. And so I was trying to pull that off. And it was like, oh my gosh. So I hurried up and I got the stuffing made. I tasted it. It tasted fine. Stuffed the bird. Got the bird all in the pan. Put it in the oven. 15 minutes late. I was just 15 minutes late. And you know what? They can wait 15 minutes to eat. That's all. And then, you know what? It might even be done 15 minutes early. Who's to know? But anyway, so the turkey's in the oven. I've got all my food ready to go. Like I got the cans of vegetables in the pans that I just got to put them on the stove. Table's all set. I said that. Santa's still got to bring the gifts out, but I have to wait because I don't know if Sophia's going to come, and so I have to, just before Santa comes, I'll have her go back to Kylie's house so she won't see anything because Christy's working. And then just relax. I haven't eaten yet. I'm hungry because look what time it is. I know I said good morning, but that's how I start. That's how I start all the time. But I just, Anyway, but I did get an email from Danielle Nicole, and she's starting her channel back up. And I don't know if very many of you watched her before. She had 680 subscribers, and now she's starting again from 0. So I'm going to put a link to her channel down below, and go over there and give her some love, to subscribe to her. I'm sure you were subscribed to her before. She's a fellow Michigander, so just that in itself, you should support her because she's from Michigan. Not that it's the greatest state in the world, but you know what? It is the greatest state, because that's where I'm from, Michigan. And then last night, I feel so sorry for these delivery people. I really do, because I feel sorry for the delivery people, because I know they got to have all of their deliveries done before they can go home. And last night at 10 o'clock, it was about 5 minutes after 10, I got a package from Amazon. It was 10 o'clock at night. I felt so bad for the driver, but not so bad that he didn't leave me a gift. So I opened it up, and I couldn't find the package. I was looking, and I thought, where the heck is it? I'm looking and looking and looking, and it was stuck on the bottom. And it's from Carrie, from Weight Watchers with Carrie. And she got me a box of assorted teas. Can't wait to open them up. That's the freshest tea leaves direct from India's choicest tea gardens. I am so waiting. Going to have this on Christmas morning. I'm going to have a cup of tea, because tonight we're doing our, I haven't eaten, like I said, I haven't eaten yet, but I haven't got time to. But thank you, Carrie. Thank you so much. That sounded kind of like an afterthought, and I didn't mean it like an afterthought. I really didn't. I'm just like, I'm all discombobulated now. I'm going crazy. But I got my snowman here to help me. I got a phone call, 1 minute. And it was a telemarketer. Did they not realize how busy I am today? But anyway, stories. Let me think of a story real quick. I don't know that I have any families to share a story with. I do have a story tomorrow. I have been saving it for tomorrow because it's appropriate for tomorrow, for Christmas Eve. And I've shared this before, but I've never really gone into great detail with it. But I'm bad with money. Did I ever tell you that? Have I ever mentioned that I'm bad with money? Yeah, I'm bad with money. I'm getting better. Who am I kidding? Well, I am getting better. I could do a lot better than I am, but, you know, I'm enjoying my life. I really am enjoying my life. And my kids know that, you know, whatever's left over, you're more than welcome to it. But I am not going to deprive myself while I'm alive just so I can leave you money. I'm just not. That's just not who I am. And they know that. So, anyway, I told you that I had rented a house from the church. It used to be the rectory. And there were men on the committee that would always come and inspect the house if you needed anything. And I was always calling, and, you know, like the toilet wasn't working, so then they'd send somebody over to fix the toilet or something. Not that Jim didn't do it. I mean, like things that were major that caused repair, that, you know, that's what the landlord's supposed to do. And like the windows wouldn't open properly because I needed new windows. I had to hold they're called jealousy windows, that they went out, like they cranked them like that and then they went out like that. I had to put sticks in them to hold them open because they wouldn't, you know, it was just like they didn't want to make any repairs to the house. And every time I'd call, they would do the least amount that they could do because they were always trying to save money. So then the one year they had, they sent a woman over that was on the committee, because churches have committees. And Catholic churches had committees. I don't know if they still do, but they did then. And she came over, and she noticed a lot of throw rugs around my house. And like if you're going from one room to another, I had a throw rug. And if like in the middle of the room, I had an area rug or something. And so she had asked me, she says, well, you know, do you mind if I ask you why you have so many throw rugs? And I said, well, because the carpet is all ripped or torn or coming apart at the seams at that particular part. And, you know, my kids, I don't want them to trip on it, so I have the rug. And so she said, do you mind if I look? And so I lifted up the thing, and she says, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. And I go, yeah, do you want to see ridiculous? Come and look at my tub. So I pulled the shower curtain back. My tub needed to be refinished so bad that I didn't even want to give my kids a bath in it. I have one of those big plastic tubs that I put in the tub to have my kids sit in the tub because the tub was that bad. And she says, oh, this is ridiculous. So I don't know who she contacted. I don't know who she did, but But I had all new carpeting put throughout the whole house, and both bedrooms, the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen, because back then it was popular to have carpeting in the kitchen. So I had the kitchen recarpeted. She had my bathtub refinished. And it was just so nice. And I thought, oh my gosh, my house is really looking nice, except for this ratty old furniture that I have. And so, and this is part of the story that you've already heard. And so I went to JCPenney's and I ordered all this brand new furniture because I wanted my Christmas to be, because it was right around Christmas time. I wanted to have a really nice Christmas. I wanted to sit on some really nice furniture with my new carpeting, my new tub. It was just going to be like the best Christmas ever, the best Christmas ever. Well, I also had a shut-off notice for my gas, for the heat. And it was like December, obviously, because it was just before Christmas. And when the Penny's was coming delivering the furniture, the gas man was coming to shut off my gas. And I said, well, I didn't expect you today, because I really didn't. I think they didn't give you a notice back then. They just showed up. And he said, well, you don't have any money? And I go, no. And they're carrying in the furniture. He says, but you had money for furniture. And I go, yeah, I had money for furniture, but I really didn't think you were coming till after Christmas, because I'll have money to check after Christmas. But, oh, well, you got to shut me off. I guess we'll be cold. At least I have a fireplace. And he says, well, what are you talking about? And I go, well, you know, I don't have any money because I just paid for the furniture to be delivered. And he says, well, I really wasn't here. You weren't home. He says, and I got some other stops to make, and I don't see me making it here before Christmas. But I do know that I'm going to be here 2 days after Christmas. And I go, that'd be perfect. And so I gave him a Merry Christmas hug, because you know I don't hug, but I gave him a Merry Christmas hug. And so I gave him a hug, and I told him, thank you so much. You made my Christmas so happy for me. And I never told Jim. And it was so nice. I sat on my nice furniture looking all around. And I did have the money when he came 2 days after Christmas. I did have the money. But anyway, okay, I can't be sitting here talking to you. I got lots of stuff to do. I'll show you some of my festivities from tonight, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. I got things to do now. I'm very proud of myself. I just ate a healthy breakfast. I had 2 hard-boiled eggs and a banana and a grapefruit and a cup of tea. And look who's back from Kylie's house. Who's coming tonight?
Santa.
Santa. He's going to come to our house here, bring us some stuff. He's not bringing Sophia anything, though.
He is.
What is he going to bring you?
Well, he might not this year if I don't take a shower.
Yeah, there you go. Did you bring your clothes? Or is your mom going to bring them?
I'm wearing the same pants I have. I just changed my shirt.
Do you have a Christmas story?
No.
No Christmas stories?
No.
You got your tree decorated?
Mm-hmm.
Did Daisy take it down?
No.
Did Clarabelle get in it?
Almost.
All right, she's kind of boring, isn't she? Okay, we're just waiting for everybody to arrive. We all sit together in the dining room. We bring the kitchen table in so all of us can sit together and enjoy the holiday. And the gifts have already got here from Santa. My kids bring gifts and they exchange gifts with each other, so there will be more gifts than this. This is just from Santa Claus. Everybody has their own designated area where they're going to sit, and they just know it. They sit there every year, and you just don't know. Unfortunately, Santa brought a lot of gift cards this year, and so it doesn't look like much. But trust me, it was a good Christmas for everybody. So there's my whole table. Samantha to work here already, before we even started eating. And here's what we're having. All of our goodies. Okay, Christy, call them in.
Daddy!
No, I hear him. I don't think.
Yeah.
Let's eat! Let's go!
There's my tech guy.
Let's take a vote. Brenda!
Nope.
Come on, kids, pick first.
Here they come.
Oh! I just roasted her. Just real, I actually did. I'm like, kids did it first.
Am I right here behind you?
You're fine. You're not in my way at all.
Boom! Done!
You have to see.
You're too smart. You're too smart. Okay, we're going to say grace. Gotta get everybody in here first.
I'm looking for you. I'm gonna grab it. I figured, well, he doesn't want to eat. You could have brought it with you.
You can start opening.
All right, go.
These are opening. These are all from Santa.
What the?
Yeah, there's that, you know.
How do you know?
You never have too many of those things.
Yeah, how real?
He's still always asking for them.
Oh my god, I needed this.
How do you
I
know?
needed some more Roblox and I already have
What'd you get?
a Roblox gift card. Yeah.
Thank you,
I spent
Sophia.
like so much on it. And so,
That's my mom.
I need to go.
Gotta wait.
Okay, last but not least.
That's cool.
Oh yeah? More Fortnite.
Oh, that was cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Amazon box, hooray! I got a box for Christmas. I got a box for Christmas. I got all of these keychains.
Sebastian, hand this to Grandma.
These are all Fortnite.
This is all Grandma's. That's heavy though.
Jim, you're missing out entertainment.
And then there's one more over there.
Oh, man.
What'd you get?
Move up. Thank you.
What? Look. Thank you, Sophia.
Only if you're
Whatever you got
fast,
me.
though.
What's that?
Only if you're fast.
I am.
Oh, okay. Here's Sebastian.
That one needs to be filled too.
What's your favorite Christmas present or memory that you have?
I like these Fortnite keychains.
Got a
There's
lot of
way
them.
more.
Oh, I don't even know about that.
Look how many he's got.
I got 8 of them.
He's got too many.
Welcome back to Smack Vision.
You're at my party, Anita. They're in the other room having dessert and doing the dishes and cleaning up. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to close my video out and show you some of my gifts. I got from Shannon's mother, which is Danny's mother-in-law, got me a gift card to the Outback. Jim and I love going to the Outback. So we're going to go there. And then she got me a tin of nuts. Because sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. And then my son Jimmy and his girlfriend, his significant other, his partner in crime, Samantha, got me my little mini waffle maker that I wanted. So I'm looking forward to that because I told you I'm going to change up my recipes. They got me this sign, which I think is so cute. I'm going to show it to you. It says, wash your hands and say your prayers because Jesus and germs are everywhere. I thought that was cute. I like that. I have to figure out where I'm going to hang it. It should go in the bathroom, I know, but I already have a bathroom. I have a little sign in my bathroom that says, wash, brush, and always flush. Oh, bathroom rules, wash, brush, and always flush. I have that sign. And then they got me some rugs for my bathroom. In my main bathroom, the ensuite, what do you call it, an ensuite? Because I have old rugs in there, and when you can like do a little slide on them because the backing is all gone, and so one of them must have gone in there one day. I did ask for rugs, but I think that when they went in there, they saw how bad it was because it's kind of dangerous, to be honest with you. And then Danny got me some Rubbermaid containers. So Mary can take some of my old containers home. Now I got new containers, and so we don't have to give her just the cottage cheese containers anymore. And then they got me, can't take it out, but they got me an Instapot. And then a recipe book that I can use. So Weight Watcher freestyle cookbook that'll show me how to make things in my Instapot. Because I told you January, changing it all up. I'm going to eat completely different. Sophia got me a little grandma gift jar. See if I can get it out. I tried to take it out before and the cork came off. So I'm going to try to do the bottom this time so it doesn't. There we go. It's like a little flower and it's got little shells in it. I told you stones. My grandkids always give me like little stones when we go to the lake. So I'm going to add that to my stone collection. I got seashells with that now. And then Christy got me my robe that I wanted with the stars and the moon. I'm going to wear that tonight. It's soft. Oh, I can't wait to put it on. So she got me that. And then she got me the same thing my brother got me. They didn't coordinate. So I'm going to exchange this one for the gingerbread. There's a gingerbread man. So I'm going to exchange that for the gingerbread man. And then Danny and Shannon know that you can never have too many of these. What is it? Think. I got to show it to you. It's too big. A clock. Look at it. It's a gorgeous clock. I have to figure out where I'm going to put it now. It's about the same size as that one. So I have all great gifts. Great family. Great time. It was had by all. If I time this perfectly, when I go out there, the dishes will all be done. The desserts will be put away. So I think I did pretty good today. I did have some turkey. I did have some dressing. I had about a half a cup of mashed potatoes. I had some broccoli and green beans. And I drank water with my meal. But I'll be honest with you, I'm going to go have a little slice of banana cream pie. But I'm going to make it a little small, a little sliver of one. But, and the kids got a Smack Vision microphone that they were running around the house with it. Going crazy. Cray. But anyway, well, I hope all of you have a very Merry Christmas. Don't want to stay in here too long. I want to get this up and loaded. Get visiting with my family because that's the point of this day. And probably won't get this up till a little bit later on, so it'll be a little later. But I wanted to at least close it out and get it all done with, so all I got to do is upload it. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the morning.